Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they came into this season hoping to take a big leap forward. But so far, it just hasn't happened.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Boston, it's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown, and it's Holiday in at point guard. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Holiday against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Conley with the ball. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm, something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Conley. Last game for him, he had 14. Randle can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Holiday. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Jrue Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley. Kept alive. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Knocks down the triple.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Conley. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. They get it back. For 3, Randle. Boston pulls it in. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
The Timberwolves trail. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
And let's look in on the teams at the top of the list in free throw shooting. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the 3rd spot, the Celtics.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Conley looking for an opening. Edwards can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to White. Horford for three. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Looking now at some numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Conley against Holiday. Tatum a screen on Conley. 18 feet out. And it falls all over the rim and in. Holiday's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, Holiday has the mid-range in his arsenal, boy. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor, you better contest.
Gobert with a screen on Holiday. From deep, Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. And Edwards, here we go. Shoots over White. In close, he hits it.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Outside White. Horford against Gobert. Tatum from long range. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 6.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Randall. 5 on the clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Drains the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Gobert inside. He's against Horford. Gobert, no good. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. Outside White. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. And here's Conley. And here's Edwards. All sorts of time. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Horford, a screen on Randall. Right wing. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. From downtown. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by White.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. It's Brown on the wing. McDaniels covering.
Aggressive on the defensive end by Jaden McDaniels. Boy, he makes that shooter work.
Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by White. Pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Yeah, Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
On the wing, Tatum. Here's Brown. McDaniels with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Conley. Handle a screen on Holiday. From deep, Conley. Boston pulls it in.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Outside Conley. Over Holiday. Outside McDaniels. Fires from deep. And Gobert with the stuff.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Right now for Celtics Entertainment.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And it's tied up with that one. And coming off arguably the best season of his career, Dante DiVincenzo on the rise, Doris.
No question about it, B.A. becoming one of the feared shooters in the game from three-point distance. He's bounced around a little bit, but had his best season on both ends of the floor. This guy is a tough two-way player.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The kick out to Conley. Gets the 3 to fall. Conley's got 6.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Outside White. Holiday against Conley. Holiday passes to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. It's tipped.
This is one of the great defenders of his generation, Drew Holiday. Send it back twice on the pipes.
Randall can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Brown. Here's Hauser. Horford with it. It's Brown on the wing. McDaniels covering. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. McDaniels finds Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. They trail by 7. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. here for the Celtics. Hornets checked in for Horford. Peterson comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Pritchard, the pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the opening quarter. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Ingles. They set the pick. Here's Randall. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Celtics trail by 7. 1:24 left now in the first quarter. Here's Brown. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. Outside, DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Reed for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Wing shot on the way. The bank shot, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Alexander Walker, out to DiVincenzo. Here's the pick. This one for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Pritchard. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Brown. Fades back. And the basket is good. Brown's got 7 points in the game. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Minnesota. They're up by 11. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Luke Cornett out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Ingles. Reed, a screen on Tatum. Outside, DiVincenzo. And there's a 3-second violation. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Boston, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
Well, right now for Boston, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
All right, let's take a glance at which two guards have been shooting the ball the best from outside the arc this season. You look at Alexander Walker. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Pass to Ingles from deep three-point land. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Hauser. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 9. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Springer, he's checked in for Boston. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
A nice shot by Tatum.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Outside Edwards. Boston pulls it in. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Pritchard. 23 points his last outing. There's Tatum with the three. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Outside Edwards. It's good. Edwards, what strength.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Tatum. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. From behind the arc. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a...
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's DiVincenzo. Give him 8 points now. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Springer. Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul, second team foul.
DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Celtics trail by 9. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And Horford powers it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Celtics making their last shot. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Both good from the line that time. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Now here's Holiday, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 8 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Picked by Gobert. To the paint. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Holiday grabs the miss. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And it's Tatum missing. The Timberwolves lead by 11. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Free throw no good for Edwards. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Brown. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get locked.
And here are the most accurate point guards in the NBA this season when it comes to field goal percentage. Number 5 is Drew Holiday.
There are just some fantastic shooters on that list. You love point guards who have great touch as well as the patience to wait for good looks.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Outside Holiday. Horford, a screen on Conley. Back to Brown to end the run. Randall pulls down the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
McDaniels can't hit. Celtics trail by 15. Right side Tatum. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Randall with it. Edwards for 3. Offensive board. Fires for 3. And they get it back. Gobert gets the bucket.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Holiday taking his time here. With the teardrop, he gets it in there. Holiday's got 6 points. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside McDaniels.
I got him.
Randall finds Edwards. Boston with a rebound. Now Tatum. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Now here's Tatum. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Conley passes to Edwards. From deep. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 11 points in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Tatum. Over Randall. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 20.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Conley passes to Randall. Brown against McDaniels. Right side Edwards. And they double up Edwards to the inside. Outside for Randall. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. White for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's White. A threat for them offensively. He's recorded around 19 a game. Horford, a screen on Edwards. And here's Horford. Outside Holiday. Rebound Minnesota. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randall, the pass to Conley. Back to Randall. 1:05 left in the first half. Basket counts. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 19-point game. Tatum inside. McDaniels covering.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Edwards gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
White, the pass to Brown. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Randall. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Timberwolves lead by 22. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. Throw good, Edwards.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Brown against McDaniels. Now here's Brown. The D's right on him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. No one could stop him. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
64.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And talking about our game, Rudy Gobert has been dominant in that first half.
You look at his work on the glass, it's really about the attitude, guys. You have to want those boards. This guy's been eating. That's right. Hey, Kenny, can you pass me the salt? Chomp, chomp.
I get it. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, so much rebounding is about desire, Shaq. But it also is pretty good that you can still chomp, chomp, and have a good position in there.
Great to hear from you two champions.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are just mad that I didn't bring you any. Ernie, can you pass me the soda? Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
So for Minnesota right now, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And here's Edwards outside. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boston's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
McDaniels, that's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Holiday passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark. And the Timberwolves with possession. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Randall, the pass to Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. McDaniels finds Edwards. Randall against Tatum. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And that one falls for Tatum. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Down low. It's stolen by Tatum. Looking to get it going. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Takes the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Tatum, good.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside White. From outside the arc. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. To win the cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's get loud, man, for Celtics Entertainment.
The 2K leaderboard lights up with the league's top scoring teams. Boston, third.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Holiday. Horford with it. Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's McDaniels. Back to Conley.
Come get it, come get it.
Inside. Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Excellent move by Holiday. This guy continues to play at such a high level.
The Timberwolves lead by 21. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Now here's Randall. Down low. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, rejected by Horford. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Brown. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Edwards, and the call will be against Derek White. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness. Plenty of time left in this one.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Gobert finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Boston pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Conley. No good. Unable to win this run. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Give him 8. Takes a 3. Hits the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Pritchard gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. The lead is 15. Tatum against Randall. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Randall, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, there's a versatility that allows Julius Randle to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass to set up his teammate.
Holiday against DiVincenzo. Here's Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. Outside, DiVincenzo to the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
The assist.
And he's now got the double-double.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Holiday.
One of the things you admire most is Drew Holiday's versatility, his toughness, the overall impact. This is the kind of guy you win championships with.
Holiday hits them both. And here's Conley. He has 6. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Outside. DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. For 3. DiVincenzo. They get it back. Here's Gobert. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Screen by Horford. Fires the 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And Boston with some changes. Cornette comes in for Horford, and it's Hauser in for Jason Tatum. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 17, and he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Brown, that's good.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Conley passes to Randall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
No good on the free throw.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Good on the second one. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
DiVincenzo with the steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Celtics trail by 20. Outside Holiday. Pass to Hauser. The three ball. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And it's good for two.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Randle outside. It's deflected. On the wing, Holiday. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Tillman's checked in for Drew Holiday. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Ingles, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Here's Pritchard. And the three-pointer goes. Pritchard's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
DiVincenzo on the wing. 11 points in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. And he gets that one. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Celtics trail by 17. Here's Pritchard. He has 7. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Outside for Randle. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul, 5th team foul.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. The free throw drops for Randle. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Randle. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Randle's got 20.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Minnesota out in front by 19 going into the break. And though there's time left, they don't look like they're about to give up this huge lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Luke Cornett out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. The kick to Tatum. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed for 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Tatum against Ingles. Tatum inside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Ingles got 4 rebounds now. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles. And here's Edwards outside. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. Here's Pritchard. DiVincenzo covering. Cornett sets a screen. Here's Springer. Again, the miss by Boston. Minnesota leading by 22. Here's Edwards. Nice D from Tatum.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Ingles for 3. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Cornett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hauser, covered by Alexander Walker. Springer passes to Pritchard. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making. Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
There's the 3. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Cornett sets a screen. To the paint. Stolen by Ingles. On the break. Here's Edwards. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Edwards got 24 points.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Pritchard. DiVincenzo covering. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Boston. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside, DiVincenzo beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Here's Pritchard. And he converts the layup.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Minnesota leading by 23. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Reed. Boston pulls it in. Cornett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Pritchard to the middle. Tatum passes to Cornet, and he gets the bucket. Cornet's gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Now here's Edwards.
Celtics foul.
Boston making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Minot's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed, fires the 3, on target from range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Holiday with the ball. Into the lane. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, give Naz Reed credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Minot can't get it to go. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Tatum passes to Holiday. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
And Boston with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Cornet. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Tatum. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 now.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to White. And here's Tatum. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Shoots over White. Edwards, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Drew Holiday is never afraid of contact, folks. So crafty at finding ways to get to the foul line.
That's good from Holiday.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Screen by Horford. White for 3. nails it from beyond the arc.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Conley. Randall, left side. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's Tatum, following the score by Minnesota. And that one's good.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
The Timberwolves lead by 22. Now here's Conley. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Randall with it. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Conley, outside McDaniels. Inside. And it's Randall that time on the assist by McDaniels. Randall's got 12 points in just the second half. Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Tatum inside. Randall's there.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Tatum. Checked by Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Conley. Nice D from Brown. Boston shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Randall outside. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Nails it from 3.
Julius Randle.
And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Julius Randle.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shock and surprise. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.